Hi everyone.
Hey.
Good.
My name is Suchen Ava Kuo. I love to introduce myself with my full name because it's complicated. It's very complicated because I'm always confused. My parents sent me abroad when I was 14. So I started to live in America when I was 14. And I came back to Taiwan 2 years ago. This whole journey, I was trying to figure out, am I Taiwanese? Yes, grew up here until I was 14. Yet, I'm a little bit American, but not so American because I don't understand a lot of words. So I always joke to my parents, you sent me to the States when I was 14, so I can be a fob in America. Anyone know what fob is?
Yes.
FOB, it's like people will bully you because you are fresh or bored. You just get off the boat, basically, to the country, and you are learning everything, and you love rice, kind of stuff. And I was bullied when I was there. I was like, oh my god, I'm a fob. And when I came back here, people everywhere I go, people would ask me, are you in the ABC? I would go, no, I'm a fake ABC. So anyways, this manifesto, I'm a theater performer. That's what I studied. And all the pieces that I created when I was in school has to do with this manifesto. It's about finding what is inside that's beyond your look, your race. I don't know if it's a big thing here in Taiwan, I'm still observing, but I'm seeing so many different faces in Taiwan nowadays. It's very different from when I first left Taiwan. I'm very impressed. But again, when you travel, when you see different people and different culture, you become curious. Why we can talk to each other, we can understand each other, and what is it that makes us connect that's beyond our look, beyond our culture, beyond our background, beyond our age, gender, sexual orientation? What is it that's inside? So I came up with this idea that we are all little dots of existence, and a dot doesn't have a volume, doesn't have weight, doesn't have length. It's just a dot, but it exists. And because this dot is so creative and so intensive, packed with energy, and we are always radiating those energy, try to connect with the outside world, and we start to create shapes and lines and different volumes, and we to create this picture or this space that is our environment, and that eventually define and redefine who we are. So, having those said, I'm going to read my manifesto. And I wrote this when I was in college. And you know, when I was in college, I was pretentious. I want to use a lot of big words to make me sound a little bit more scholarly and a little bit more smart, like an artist. So bear with me, I'm going to read it with some emotions, so maybe it will make it easier and more bearable. Okay.
Sure.
A sign, a word, a sentence, a speech, and a doubt, and a decision. They are the most marvelous faculties of human that individualized every sui generis soul and fates everyone's destiny. There must existed a billion planets if there lived a billion intellectual beings. A reality beyond the physical world must be realized. However, the existence of physical substance cannot be ignored. These two realities, that one of the soul and the one of substance, should be acknowledged because they do exist. The substantial reality, the corporal body, and the chemical elements, and the physical energy, shelters and nurtures our soul, and so cease to exist if substantial world comes to the end. Yet, the existence of such soul is sacred, precise, and keen. It defines and redefines substantial world for each indispensable individuals through successive occasions of human imagination. Soul is not a conceptual, intangible matter. Every subject one sees, every breath one takes, and every impression one makes is a soul seeing, making, and breathing itself. The substantial world is futile if soul does not perceive, every stream of thought stems from the very first imagination of man. Each imaginative construct stands on its own and lives its own creative life. Imagination originates and flourishes inside of our body, our existence, but it outgrows and at last triumphs over our mortal flesh. So I want to say that no matter who you are, if you have ideas have its own life. You are an artist, you have ideas, you're a writer, you're a musician. Everything you create moves people and changes life. If you create something, that something is living. It's not just yours, it's not you, it's it. You are giving birth to your creative products. So create responsibly. And also, thank you for having me here. It's my first time here, and thank you.